to right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. Retro to right now. It's time for Bartertown. I always say that it's time for Bartertown.
We're so excited for 220.
Is there always an exclamation point there?
There's not always an exclamation point. That's my point.
So sometimes we're not excited?
Sometimes we're not as
it's quiet.
Sometimes we're not as excited.
We're extra excited. We're more excited than normal because it's the round numbers are like anniversaries.
So that's the 220th anniversary. I don't
220.
Listen, 200, 250, 300. I don't think 220 is an anniversary.
It was worthy.
It's more of a participation
Stop. It was
trophy.
worthy of an exclamation point.
I think every stream is worthy of an exclamation point.
So now I'm gonna have to do 2 exclamation points for like the really exciting
3.
ones.
Hi.
That's too much.
We are
Hi.
Farpoint Toys and Collectibles in beautiful southern sunny New Jersey.
We are.
I am Justin.
I am Penelope. We collectively are known as the Nostalgineers with the little R symbol after it because that is a trademark.
Yeah, we paid for that.
We did. We paid for the privilege.
We didn't want Disney stealing it from us or something.
Happy Sunday and happy Father's Day to those of you that are fathers.
And those of you who have fathers that you want to wish a happy Father's Day to.
Those of you that do not have fathers, you do not wish to wish happy Father's Day to, I see you. You are valid as well.
Yep.
Have a lovely Sunday.
I totally forgot. Like, I would have done, like, you know, for Mother's Day, I did, like, bunnies and flowers.
Yeah.
Like, for Father's Day, I could have put, like,
Let's be
cars.
honest. Let's have a little Father's Day talk here.
Uh-oh.
Let's be honest. Father's Day is the Father's Day of
holidays?
parent days. Father's Day just gets thrown to the side. Like Mother's Day is like
Excuse me?
Mother's Day is like
Tell me more.
going to the steakhouse and having like a beautiful steak dinner. Father's Day is like a hot dog on the grill.
You know, I really have to argue with you on that point. I feel like Mother's Day is mom makes herself dinner. And then Father's Day, like, he gets to go to Outback or
Mother's
something.
Day, like, flowers come out and, like...
Do you think women really
you
care about
make a
flowers?
little thing of bunnies and flowers. Father's Day...
Yeah, I did.
Father's
the woman
lucky
did that. Did you notice? The woman did the Mother's Day thing.
If your kid is like, Happy Father's Day.
Oh.
We're supposed to...
Did Skylar not wish you Happy Father's Day?
No. The day is not over.
No, she didn't.
We're supposed to
That's
just be
why
like...
he's feeling bad.
Dads are supposed to just be like, it's cool. We don't need anything.
That's how moms are.
Moms get, like, jewelry from Zales.
Good God, someone text that child.
And, no. Moms get, like, jewelry from Zales and, like...
you feel... Come here.
I don't feel anything.
You do.
I'm a father. I don't feel anything.
Oh.
It's all dead. It's all dead in here.
I love you.
So we promise this is a claim sale.
I'll text you for Father's Day.
We are claiming love from our children.
No. This is a claim sale, but you know, Kevin described it this week. He said that it's like part sale, like part selling, but part talk show. I like that.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Kind of like Regis and Kathy Lee.
I like part QVC, part talk show. That's my shtick. That's how I'm presenting myself.
All right.
now.
Well, we need to start making commercials for this thing.
We need to start making money, so let's start selling some stuff today.
Is it time for the crawl? Is it time for the crawl?
Well, this is a claim sale. We're going to show you some stuff.
That means it's time for the crawl.
This is how it works.
That means it's time for
I
the crawl.
clicked the crawl. It's on a delay.
There's the crawl. So we're going to show you an item on our beautiful roundabout here or some other way.
Yes.
We're going to describe the item.
Yes.
If it's new, if it's in a card, if it's used, if it's loose, if it's incomplete, if it's broken, if it smells, all kinds of different things.
If it smells, why would you even say that? If it's having a bad day because its kid didn't text it for Father's Day.
I'm having a great day. I'm going to go see Lord of the Rings with my kid and my man Alex, AK-47. So after we're done describing the item, we will say a price. After the price is said, the first person to type claim and the name of the item from wherever you're watching, whether it be YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, or Twitter, all those comments conglomerate next to my wife over there.
Right here.
So the first person that comes through in those comments, you will hear this sound. That means you win the item. What else is there? That's it.
You have to
That's
pay.
not entirely it.
That's everything.
That's really not
Shipping happens.
So we obviously, you can do local pickup, which is cool. We appreciate that. It saves us the hassle and the drama and the cost of shipping. If you are not a local person and you do not do local pickup, we are happy to ship to you. If you are a domestic Farpoint VIP, we will ship any amount of stuff to you for free.
That's what we do.
If you spend less than $20 on a stream and you are not a VIP, we will have to charge you the cost of exact shipping. If you're an international buyer of any type, we do also have to charge you exact
What's
shipping.
a VIP?
Well, Justin, a Farpoint VIP is a very important. What's a funny word for the P? Very important.
Well, I can
purchaser?
think a lot of funny P words.
Very important. Like I want to make a joke, but I don't have one right now.
Well, then you should
Oh,
come.
stop,
you should
Jack,
come, you should come
please.
prepared.
I was being dramatic. There's no drama. What is a good word for P?
Person.
Besides that, very important.
I don't know.
Patreon?
Projectile vomit.
Yeah. No. Where was I even going with my point?
I don't know, man. So VIPs are we have a VIP
Oh,
group.
you
It's
asked
super
what
secret.
VIP meant. Yeah.
If you're a VIP, you get free shipping if you're here in the States.
There you go. We
You
talked
get
about
discounts. You get to see some of this stuff early. Actually, some of this stuff was claimed already, like an
It was.
awesome vintage Clash of the Titans lunchbox.
From my personal.
You don't
collection.
even get to see it.
From my personal
The
collection.
VIP group got to see it first. We
Snapped
actually
it up.
VIPs were it's VIP Sunday, so there's
It
some
is.
VIPs here in the store earlier today.
It's great. I love when the VIPs come in person because we get to actually.
Let's see what VIPs we had. Hal in here first.
I missed Hal.
Alex was here.
Alex was here.
Um,
Alex picked up.
Mark Acaro came in, hung
Alex
out.
picked up some of his swag because he's not just an upper tier VIP. He's a golden ticket holder.
He also spent Amelia's. She won $50 gift card because
Yes.
she did crushed it with the
She crushed it.
Scavenger
the
hunt.
scavenger hunt.
Yeah, I think he was out
He'd
there
go
with
find
like.
one.
He was like whipping her like to get all the pictures.
I do not think he was whipping her. Can we not put that on live on?
He was making sure she won. Got all the stuff and was
No, he
able
wasn't
to-
helicopter parenting.
No, she did a fantastic job, and we're actually going to have on the Farpoint page an album of all of the photos she took during
Yes.
the scavenger hunt. I can't
That's
wait to
awesome.
see all
I
that.
can't wait for next year's scavenger hunt.
We're already working on it. We already have ideas.
It's true.
So no snacks for Justin, but Tucker did get some snacks. Some mysterious person out there sent Tucker some donuts. I'm looking at you, Hal. I'm not saying it was you, but I'm not saying it wasn't. Someone sent Tucker dog donuts in the mail.
They're big.
I ate them by accident.
They're big.
No, he
He's eating them in pieces.
All right, so we talked about how this works.
Mhm.
So to go back to shipping for 1 minute, if you're not a VIP and you spend less than $20, the minimum, if you buy a wafer thin cracker from us, it is still going to cost me at least $4.87 to ship it to you anywhere in the United States. For $5 a month, you can be a VIP, and one of the perks is free shipping. So I'm not telling you.
It pays for itself like that.
I'm not telling you
Pretty
you're
much
dumb
instant,
not to be a
yeah.
VIP, but you might want to reconsider. You
You also
life
get $10
choices.
off in. I'm not 10% off in store,
yeah.
which you
It's
buy a
crazy.
$50 item.
It's insane.
It just paid for itself.
It did.
So it's
Um,
crazy. Anyway.
Liver donuts? They're not liver donuts, Jack. Even I would. No, they're not liver donuts.
Liver donuts. Said no one ever. Those are two words I never want to hear.
So
Together.
Hal is claiming it was not him with the donuts, but he did explain to another VIP where
Liver
they could be purchased.
Donuts. That's
Oh.
like I don't even want to think of two words that should never go together.
It's like sour cream and onion ice cream.
Yeah.
I would
or,
actually like that.
Or like a crab Slurpee.
Oh.
Crab Slurpee. I'm just gonna pretend you
How
never
does
said that.
Alex know I'm tired? He said I need a snack to make it through to the movie.
You're always tired.
Don't
from
worry,
work.
Alex. We're gonna sneak in 2 giant subs like we did last night. I put them in my sleeves at
I was
first.
gonna say
No,
one,
you
one,
didn't.
No, I didn't even have sleeves.
one down each pants leg.
You look really buff, like you're gonna do this, and there's just monster muscles under your arms.
I'm
there.
talking with. What do you mean? There's not. Talking with these.
Even bigger. I said monster.
So anyway, let's sell some stuff.
Let's sell some stuff. So we have a very eclectic mix of things today.
Any Joes?
We are.
Oscar's inquiring.
There was one, but it's
They
sold.
got
As a
claimed?
matter of fact, could you?
I
did
do.
I put it
Who
in?
asked? Oscar.
Oscar.
Oscar, I have. If you weren't here last week, I do have some modern 25th anniversary complete Joes, Cardboard Army Builders, still sitting over here. If you're interested in them, I can pull them out. If you're interested in like when I say modern, 2007, 2008, 2009.
That's modern, my Even though
but
it's
no
20
but
years
no
ago
vintage
almost.
Joes today.
So we have an eclectic mix of stuff. There's not a ton, but I do have backup stuff. You've got Joe's.
What's cool about this is like Bartertown tends to be now stuff that comes in during the week. So this is stuff we bought Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
It just came in.
It
And
did.
we're like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's start out with this Frankenstein. I like
He's
him.
so bizarre.
I couldn't get him to work.
We could not get Frankenstein to work. I'm feeling very bad about that. I wish I knew what he even did or said. I imagine he danced. He definitely lit up and he probably sang a song or something.
Yeah, I think he's like one of those
Monster Mash or something.
Yeah, probably. He's like one of those dancing gerbils you guys had.
A dancing gerbil.
Did you guys have dancing
They
gerbils?
weren't
It was a
gerbils.
hamster, thank you.
You're thinking of Jerry Penacoli and it wasn't
No,
dancing.
not.
Um,
No one is ever thinking of that. Moving on. Before we get sued for slander.
We're not gonna get sued for anything. I put $10 on this because it's still cute, even though I couldn't get it to work.
It still displays really cool for anybody who's into like.
He's just cute. He
Universal
does look
monsters.
happy. Jack, he really does look happy.
He's adorable.
You know what
He's
this is
living
great
his
for?
Best life.
This is if you have like a shelf with like plants and like trinkets on it. This is great for like a little cute shelf in your
So like
room.
Frankenstein should have like a succulent right next to him.
Maybe
Next to like a fern.
Yeah.
Next to
where
like
did you
a
put him?
skull.
Where did you put him?
Where would I put him if I owned Frankenstein? If I had to put him somewhere in
On
my
our
life?
hero shelf.
He's a little big for that.
He is.
I
Like
don't
if you
know.
have a kitchen shelf in your kitchen with like plants on it, he's cool for that kind of thing.
Okay. If you have the kind of person who would have a Frankenstein.
I like
for
people
your
that have.
kitchen.
You ever been like Tommy from South, my bandmate?
Yeah.
He has very eclectic stuff on like his mantle
Yeah.
and like shelves, and it's just like
Yeah.
eclectic.
Yeah.
It's not like a collection of this. It's just like,
Yeah.
wow, I like that. I'm putting that there.
I'm way too
delightfully
OCD
random.
for that, but I love the aesthetic of it, but I can't do it personally because I'm way too OCD.
So speaking of eclectic, so he's $10.
He's $10. He's
First
cute.
person to take
I
claim
don't know.
Frank gets it
He-
$10.
I don't expect anyone to care about him, but I think he's cute. He's $10 cute for sure. Speaking of things that are weird and cute, this is a limited edition. I think it's from the late 90s. I actually forget the date. It is an M&M dispenser. This is a thing. It's a limited edition M&M's dispenser. So you fill. There's two little reservoirs in the back.
They look like they're watching a 3D movie.
They are.
Yeah.
It's called At the Movies. So they're like at the movies, and then you have this while you're watching a movie at home, and you can eat your M&Ms out of it.
Mm.
So you fill up the reservoir with M&Ms, and then you press his foot here, and there's a little mechanism inside that makes M&Ms pop out into this popcorn bucket.
Did an M&M come out?
Bernie, thank you. That's Pat. Both of you guys are correct. It is Frankenstein's monster.
We all know who we're talking about, though.
Well, what's funny is that Universal copyrighted Frankenstein. They didn't copyright Frankenstein's monster, technically.
Did we try this out?
Anyway. Well, I didn't have any M&Ms to put in it, but the mechanism still works. So please don't break it, because I did carefully make sure it still
That's
works.
really cool.
I put $15 on this.
M&M
It's just
Nutcracker.
It's
weird.
going to cost that to ship
M&M
it.
It probably will, but that's okay. They're like watching a 3D movie and like Yellow is like really worried.
There are people who collect M&M
M&M
stuff.
It's just like
No
Coca-Cola
doubt about
stuff. Yeah.
I have an M&M Nutcracker.
This is stuff
Yeah.
that's probably going to go to like
dispenser.
Oddball if it doesn't sell
If it
here.
doesn't sell here, Oddball or 3 would be a really good spot for that. The mechanism still works. It's all good there, so you're good to go. This is cool. I'm actually going to pull this.
Is this really vintage?
I'm going to do this thing in yoink. Yeah, 1992 is vintage, so yes. It is
Oh, it
technically
looks like it's
vintage.
from the 70s.
Well, that's the point.
Yoink.
I am yoinking it because there's stuff inside I want you to see. The premise of this is that it's like a Christmas thing. It came with a Christmas ornament originally, which is no longer here. But it's like reminiscent of the old Crayola days.
Totally, that's a tin.
Yeah.
It's a tin.
Yeah.
Dude, I know I do this all the time, and people call me weird. Smell that.
Smells like childhood
If
Crayola.
that doesn't make you feel 5 years old, I don't know what
Everybody probably had a tin or a box of
does. The crayon
crayons.
box, yeah.
That's the smell. Oh my god, is that the giant one?
So this is from 1992. It no longer has the ornament that it came with, but it does have the original box of 60.
I'm gonna switch
It
back.
has a sharpener in the back.
It does. It has the original box of 64 crayons in here. A few of them have been used, but they are still very sharp. They're all good. And you can tell, dude, look at the little, I love the 90s.
We didn't have a sharpener when I was a kid with them. We just had to peel the paper and like.
chew on it.
Mine had a sharpener. The 64 box was the only one that did, and
Yeah,
not all of them
64s.
did. You could get it without the sharpener.
Yeah. I love the little Crayola, like, cartoon crayon guy who was their mascot in the 90s. Like, he's my man right there. So it comes with that, which is what it originally came with. But it also comes with a vintage set of 16 from the same time period, 90 to 92.
Are they the thicker ones?
They're regular size crayons, but they're all in there.
Okay.
They're unused. That's vintage.
Okay.
And then this, which is really neat.
This really brings me back. I want to
Check
get a
this
coloring
out.
book now.
I have
Ooh,
lots
I
of
feel
them.
like coloring now.
Yeah. It's hard if you have trouble seeing.
What was better than laying in your grandmom's floor with all your crayons and just coloring a page? Like,
I wouldn't know. I
Man,
never
that's
had a grandma's
pure-
floor I was really on.
well, I did. Pure childhood right there.
So in addition to the
Just
64,
on any floor, on any
Yeah.
rug, on
Okay.
any 70s
I accept that
era
as premise.
rug.
Yeah, I agree. So in addition to the 64 and the 16, there's also this little set. I don't know how old these are. I couldn't date them. There's no date on them anywhere.
Is that
It's
a metal tin?
It's a metal tin.
Wow.
Yeah. The crayons are not. Listen, the crayons have seen better days. But when I see this, all I can think about is what little kid loved
Wow.
these crayons into bits like that.
Jesus.
Wow.
They're all there. in various states of completion there.
Yeah,
Oh, Jack, Penelope
I have a-
does too. I'm gonna go.
I have a
My
bunch
phone's
too.
gonna die and I need it to be charged for later, so I'm just gonna grab a battery real quick.
My
You know where there
carpal
is one?
tunnel
It should
doesn't.
be on the table there.
Selena, I think there's a battery behind you actually.
My carpal tunnel doesn't like me coloring anymore.
I've got on the Crayola tin. I've got $10 on that, and that's for the tin and all the crayons I just showed you guys. Right behind you, on top of that laptop, I think there's one, but you still need a wire, and that's assuming that there's actually some battery power in it. Let's see. Yeah, you're at 100%. You just need a wire. Oh,
I'll be right back. I hurt my leg.
it's next. You did not hurt your leg. $10 on the Crayola. How to tell real Crayola from fake. Benny Smith. Yes, you're absolutely right, Bernie.
Who's Benny Smith?
Mr. Crayola himself.
It should be on the packaging somewhere because that's the real company's name.
Yeah, it's. I think it's actually Binny and Smith, and they're right from PA, which is really cool. Next up, what do I got here? Okay, this is cool. You OG Lunchbox people know how rare this is. This is a Dune thermos. It's an extra.
Crayola, like K.O. Crayola?
Oh yeah. Well, you've got Rose Art, which I don't want to speak too ill of.
But the word Crayola itself.
I'm sure.
Oh
yeah.
wow, Bernie lives up by Crayola headquarters.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Wow, I'd love to go tour that.
It's in
I
Pennsylvania.
always wanted to tour that.
Let's go.
Oh, we
it's in
should do that.
Pennsylvania. I want to go to a Hers tour too.
Didn't we go to
Don't
the
go to either one of them without me.
Jelly Belly?
Jelly Belly, yeah.
I want to go to a Hers tour or Lay's, and a
Hers for me. Hers, definitely.
and a Crayola tour.
Check your charger connection. Make sure your charger's
One of
It's good enough.
One of Alexis's favorite things from when she was a kid. We
Charger?
had the crayon maker and made all kinds of stuff with it.
This is an absolutely awesome Dune thermos in decent shape. It does have some rubs on the paint there, but nothing serious. I've got $30 on that. If you are a Dune collector or a Lunchbox collector, you know that's a great deal. And that's just a double for my personal collection. This is an interesting set. I'm going to try to do all three together. You think anybody's going to want them?
Let's find out.
Maybe. I mean, it's with the Batman animated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do all three together. It's a big dollar collection.
We did, Jack. We did do the tour of Jelly Belly when we went on our Route 40 trip.
Yeah, that was out by you, Jack. That was
Yeah.
the day after we met you, I think.
Yeah. We found it by accident. We just saw a sign and we're like, we absolutely have to go. All right, this is an interesting
No, I
set.
think Jack told us to be aware of it.
Did he?
Yeah.
To be watching out for it, and then you saw the sign and
Right.
found where it was.
All I remember is like we have to go. As soon as I saw the sign, we have to go. All right, what have I got here? I have got a. You guys ready for this? This is gonna be a set of three. We have got a Catwoman, Batman the Animated Series. I've got a Joker, Batman the Animated Series, and I'm gonna give you guys a minute.
All vintage Kenner.
I'm gonna give you guys a minute to Google Combat Belt Batman.
Is Combat Belt Batman a big deal?
He's a big deal. I'm gonna give you a minute to look that up on eBay, see what people are asking, and then come back when I tell you you can have all three of these for $250. That is a outrageous steal. The Catwoman and Joker are usually $30 a piece, maybe $40 if they're like really, really, really nice.
Looks like Combat
Batman's $250 himself.
Batman,
Combat
I would be
Batman.
happy with $250 on him if I was just selling him by himself.
It's a deal.
The only one up right now is like $330 something.
And then on card all
But,
his
but
accessories.
regularly sold for over 200.
Oh, the last one that sold I think did $250, $260.
Yeah. Now,
It's a little. Whose Father's Day is worse, Frankenstein's monster or Batman?
well,
That's a tough one, Pat.
yeah.
Wait, but there's more Batman. Are you ready? I'm so excited for these. No one's gonna want them, but I'm gonna really
What are
make a
they?
big deal about them anyway. They are bars of soap.
What was the price on the lot of Batman?
$250 on the three. You've got Catwoman, a Joker, and who really matters here in this lot is the Combat Belt Batman.
All in very good shape.
They're all in very nice MOC shape, and that's $250 for the lot of three.
It's unbelievable to me that they're pulling that money now.
I mean, the Catwoman and the Joker I expected because first of all, the cards are really nice and everything, and they're iconic characters. Like, no one cares as much about Clayface or whatever, maybe.
Yeah.
But the Combat Belt Batman did surprise me. These are bars of soap. How cool are these? Check this
That's
out.
cool.
That's a Batman bar of soap, vintage, sealed Batman Forever soap.
Wow, you could rub that Batman Forever, so it has nipples.
And
Let's
you
find out.
Can you
Close
milk
up.
it? I don't really see any, but I could see how you might,
Can you milk it if it stays still
I
long
have
enough?
nipples.
Maybe?
Bob, can you milk me? What was
Greg.
that from?
From
Robert De Niro said
Meet the
that.
Fockers, I think.
Yeah.
I've got. Is that the Riddler there?
Yeah.
Bath soap. Oscar's really lowballing, trying to haggle us here. Batman Forever. Is that the Batman? Wait. Oh, that's the Robin. That's Robin there. And last but not least,
I wonder if there's nipples.
he does not have nipples.
Is this a
I said
set? Is this a...
It is a set of 4, and this is Two-Face. So
God, I remember Batman Forever was so hot. So, Oscar, honestly, we're going to put the Batman, if he's not already, up on our eBay for $250.
Batman is up on eBay right now for $250.
Yeah.
I am accepting offers, but I would not go lower than 2.
2 for him, and then...
the Joker, basically that would be
30 and 30,
the Batman
60
and the
and
Joker,
so,
and you're
yeah.
getting the Catwoman free.
Yeah.
I've got $20 on the soap. That's $5 a bar. You can't go to Walmart and buy for less than. That's just so cheap.
It's such a... I love weird collectibles where, like,
Yeah.
soap
Dude, there's
and...
soap.
It's
Look at this.
oddball.
That's soap. That is Batman soap.
made
That
it?
is
So
ridiculous.
weird. Is that a complete set, I wonder? There wasn't that many characters in the movie.
Was there a bat? Was that the one that Alicia Silverstone was in?
Is this Batman Forever?
Forever.
No, that was Batman and Robin.
In that case, it might be a complete set. It's a Riddler, a Two-Face, a Batman, and a Robin.
Yeah, I think that's...
There was
Was
no-
Mr. Freeze in this one?
Poison Ivy was in it.
Okay,
Yeah,
there
that's not the
would have
one-
been a Poison Ivy then.
That's not the
Yeah,
one the
Uma
Penguin was
Thurman
in.
was Poison Ivy.
No, a Penguin was in the original.
Yeah.
These are from 1995 from Rovar, the soap company.
Wow.
All right, nobody wanted
I
soap.
never saw anything like that.
I love the random
If you
stuff.
decide to go... I'm going to read Bernie's comment. If you decide to go to the Crayola plant, make sure you stop in Eastern at the
Easton.
Weller Center and see Tammy, which most don't know is a real woman famous known as the Nirvana band.
Skinless Angel.
Is that the cover
It's
of
the cover of
In
In
Utero?
Utero. Yeah.
And what is the Wellness Center? What is that?
It's, I would assume, a museum of some sort,
Interesting.
right? I'm just
Yeah.
going to make a pile of things that didn't sell.
I'd Google it, but I have to pay attention.
That's very interesting.
This is an absolutely... Dude, this has a $50 price tag on it, this thermos. I'm shocked.
You said you're not going lower than 2 on Batman, right? Or wouldn't even
I
consider.
want to sell it, but like...
I if I was going to do it, I'd rather sell the set of 3, I think.
That's a tough one. I mean, I love money,
But you know the
All
value.
right, so
of what,
bats
you know
we
the
would
value
take
of what you
to-
got too.
and I know what I paid for it
30,
too.
32, 60. You know what, Oscar? I'll do the 230 for the full set. Because if we sell bats, I don't want to just get rid of the best thing and then just have the other 2.
Yeah.
So if you want to do the other 3, we don't usually do this whole haggle thing.
It puts a bad taste in my
Yeah,
mouth
but-
sometimes.
But he's bought from us before, right?
Yes.
It'd be a lot easier to do if you were VIP. We'll take the 230 on the complete set if you want to do that.
He
And
said
if
okay.
So, okay, cool.
So I'm gonna ring the bell for that,
Ring
man.
that bell.
I mean, I appreciate you not like shooting us a stupid low ball
Oh,
and
of course.
understanding that it is valuable because there are people that would be on here and be like, take 50.
Ooh,
and,
I'll
you
give
know,
you
that's
eight-
when.
I'll give
Well,
you
that's
85.
What he's doing
what-
isn't offensive.
So, no, that's what Whatnot people do on Whatnot.
Yeah, no way.
I'm not into that stuff. I hate that do bro men.
You're very welcome, sir.
Thank you, Oscar. I appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate you. The minis.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some Playmate Star Trek. No big deal. You might need them though. I don't know.
I've got a Guinan and a Data.
We got Guinan. Which Data?
It's the original like Series 1 style.
Okay, so it's just Lieutenant Commander.
It's just him and his outfit.
What do we got on that?
I've got $8 a piece on that.
All right, so just 8 on Guinan, 8 on Data. These tend to be a little better. The interspace miniature.
Yeah, I
things.
put I want to do them as a lot too.
Is that a board cube? Oh, do you?
There's a board. Well, I don't have to.
No.
I did $20 for the pair. Would you rather do $10 each?
No, except 20 for the pair.
Yeah, it's
You're
a
buying
board.
you're buying both.
It's a board cube, and Romulan
Romulan
Bird
Bird
of
of
Prey.
Prey.
Yeah. Yeah,
No.
Oscar, we've never done Whatnot. They actually approached us, but right around the pandemic times, and asked us to come on board before they got really hot.
I think Whatnot would be better if we were like part timers and like the money really didn't matter. You know what I mean? If we're just like going there, I'll make a few bucks
Yeah,
and
if,
blah
you're,
blah blah.
if you're just cleaning out your garage and you're looking to get anything for
Or even
it,
if I'm buying stuff on the side and I have a
Right.
real job.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I do Whatnots on the weekends or
Yeah.
something, and I'm just making a few extra dollars,
Yeah.
and the money
Like
doesn't
when I-
matter.
like when I
the
sold you-
money matters to us here.
But not in a way that like makes us not love the stuff.
No, but we
See,
got to pay our bills.
That's the thing, though.
It's a
I love
fine
the
line.
stuff so much.
It's
It's
a
hard to
balance.
sell it.
No, it's not that hard. We need
I
to
mean,
pay our
it
bills.
depends on what it is. Did Oscar get his bell ring?
Oscar did his
Okay,
bell
I just
ring.
want to make sure.
Dude, that movie's great. Keith just said Interspace, Dennis Quaid. That movie is
He's
fantastic.
very tiny. He's
Dennis
in
Quaid
there.
and Martin Short.
That's a strange combination.
It really is.
Do you know the gist?
they shrink down and get injected into someone's blood or something.
Into Martin Short's.
Yeah.
So Martin Short's walking around acting all crazy because there's like stuff going on in his
blood.
body.
If Randy Quaid, was it Randy Quaid?
No, that would be.
Absolutely
Oh
not.
my God! It should have been Dennis Quaid inside the
Randall
ship
Quaid.
and Randy Quaid.
That would be demented.
Yeah.
That would have been fantastic.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Get somebody on that now.
Demented and fantastic are not necessarily opposite
No,
things.
they're not. I'm already out of.
They're not mutually
I'm already out
exclusive.
here. I didn't get enough.
Nobody wants this, dude. They'll sell in store.
They will. Listen. That's why
They'll
I'm not
sell in
too
the store
fussed.
pretty quickly too.
They will.
Oh,
Or they'll sell right now.
or they'll sell Jack.
They'll sell Jack.
Hold on, that is Jack. Oh, wait.
Yeah, Doug, I love it too. I was really fascinated by the miniature like little ship they had. I thought it was super cool.
Right. Okay. Wait. That was Jack, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I messed up.
Jack V for VIP.
Give me that. I'll put that right here. Thank you, Jack. Jack, your swag is finally en route to you.
Oh yeah.
While you're doing that,
Alex
I'm
got
gonna,
his
I'm gonna
today.
jump to Tucker Cam real quick.
What is Tucker doing?
Tucker is
Oh,
hanging
my
out in his
God.
harness. He's wearing a harness that was a gift from Hal. I swapped out the patches. I don't know if you
assume these
guys
are, like,
saw it at the beginning.
Around that, yeah.
He's now wearing a patch on his
Some are better.
harness that
Good.
says "Handsome Boy."
donated them.
I love that. I love Tucker.
All right.
We actually had a Chihuahua in the store today who wasn't Tucker.
He was cute and mean.
A little mean gizmo-looking little Chihuahua named Copper came to
The
visit us today.
the gizmo ones are so cute, and Copper is an adorable name. And why is the crawl crawling?
Because
That's funny.
because
I
you
didn't turn it
you
off.
Didn't turn it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Diamond Select Ghostbusters.
So I had a price for all three of these, but I also had them individually priced. Should
Let's
we
do the individuals, and then
All
if they
right,
don't
that
sell, we'll do
works.
all three.
This man has no chill.
We
Walter
have
Peck.
Walter Peck.
I've got $30 on Walter Peck.
That's right. This man has
No chill.
no
No chill.
jacket.
He has no chill. He has a short skirt and a long jacket.
Goes the destructor. The traveler has come. Nimble little minx, isn't she?
Gozer is $20, and again these are MOC. Her stand kind of came loose and is bobbling around there a little bit.
Oh, so
but
she's like banging around inside the bubble.
Yeah, she's fine. It's not hurting her, but she's $20.
Awesome
And
figures.
then
Awesome.
They are
sexy
really
figures.
nice.
Good
And then
sculpts, too.
Janine. What do you want?
And then Ghostbusters.
Oh my God, I love her.
I've got Janine for $25.
So we got 25 on Janine, 20 on Gozer, 30 on Walter Peck, or
I did the math.
Drum roll, please.
65.
I'm tone deaf. I can't drum roll.
3, 4, 5, 6. I can't do math.
Please hold while
how
math
about I
is not
say
done by
something?
Penelope.
$60 for the set.
I put it in the VIP group, and now I realize I
Well,
think my math
I just
was
did it
wrong.
lower. $60 for the
That's
set.
fine. That's probably
That
right.
only averages at 20 apiece.
That does.
Let me
for
read
all
this
three.
comment from Bernie. Inner Space is a remake from the 1966 movie Fantastic Voyage.
I did not know
know that.
I'm not surprised.
Nor am I. What I am surprised at is my own arrogance, how many things I thought were original from my generation that I found out later were absolutely not.
Yeah, my math was wrong, so...
I agree,
VIPs
Ghostbusters.
were smart. Not smart to not claim.
Diamond did such a great job on the Ghostbusters
They
figures.
did.
Those
They
sculpts
really
are
did.
so
I
good.
think, is that who
It's
is
GQ. GQ?
is it? Is that George who we got these from? I don't remember.
Don't think so.
Maybe? We have this conversation like 3 times
Yeah.
a week.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we ask him for
the
his
tick.
name twice a week.
$10 on the little MOC mini carded tick.
Yep, little
He's so
PVC
cute. Look
tick.
at him.
So speaking of the tick, I'm gonna bring this out and annoy everyone with it now.
Oh, big tick.
This is
They used to call me in high school.
the talking tick.
feel
You
like
can't
it
really see it.
wasn't.
You're gonna have to put this on camera once.
You're right,
in a
Selena.
minute.
It wasn't.
This is a talking tick, but he 100% works. I'm still gonna call him MIB, even though he's been out of the box. But all of his I'm knocking everything down over here. I don't
You
remember.
want to hand me some stuff?
Part of me wishes I'd known you in high school. The other part is glad I didn't.
No.
He's got all of his twist ties and wire ties and little plastic niblets that came in his box originally.
High school me would have been scandalized and terrified by high school you. Well, damn you are, sir.
He's loud.
How tall is he?
He's got to be 13 or 14 inches tall.
Yeah, 15. Spoon.
That's classic. Here, play.
And Bernie was like
Albert.
ticks in the summer.
I was shocked by how. I don't want to say this isn't like worth a lot, but like I was shocked that this wasn't a higher value item. Especially
Can I
considering he
try
still has
camera
his
too
box
or
and
no?
everything.
I want him to get a close
I
up.
mean, you can try, but he's not. It's gonna be just like
Yeah,
legs.
no.
Yes.
Look at my torso.
He's got a bulge. This is a bulge shell.
I am the tick.
He says like 17 different things. He says evil is a foot.
You face the tick. Evil is afoot.
Yeah.
Evil is afoot.
He
I love
also
the word
says
a foot.
keen.
So there's a foot.
He said keen.
Did he?
Keen.
Oh, I didn't hear that. He's only $30.
He's
Working
ridiculous. I
mid-
love him.
Inbox. I never watched the show. Like, I was familiar with it.
The box art is pretty funny. Like, you're looking up his nose.
I mean, that's part of his charm.
I know, but it's hilarious. And his teeth are like roof shingles.
Yeah.
I,
Chris
Albert.
Wilde.
Yes.
As seen on Fox Kids Network. Yeah, I never.
Chris Wilde, thank you. Happy Father's Day, my man.
I must have not been the right age.
We were older.
Yeah, I feel like I must have been because like this was sort of like the Ren and Stimpy time period, and I was like not really. I was too old for Ren and Stimpy, kind of.
Were you? Yeah, I guess
I
you
mean,
were.
no
You
one's
were
ever
out-
too
you were
old
out of high
for
school.
irreverent
Irreverent,
cartoons.
yeah.
But I feel like I was too old for Ren and Stimpy.
I am but
Ren and Stimpy, I don't think.
What's in for $30 in his box?
Ren and Stimpy was
What
not
about-
a kids show.
So we got a thing here that it crosses.
Oh, God,
It
not
ticks
this.
2 boxes.
Does it take 2 boxes,
Yeah.
Bug?
Yep.
I'm not sure it
ticks
does.
2 boxes. Camera 2.
Camera 2. Sorry, I'm so busy looking at it in real space.
It is not only a Jar Jar Binks,
You're gonna say a wrong fact.
but it's very nearly a Beanie Baby.
Okay, it's very nearly a Beanie Baby. Yes.
So the guy brought a collection of Beanie Babies, and I said no.
Hard
And then I
pass.
saw Jar Jar, and I was like, but my wife will get a kick out of this.
Which I did get.
And I didn't tell her that, and she's looking, and she's like, oh my god, a Beanie Baby Jar Jar.
Beanbag
And I was
Jar Jar?
like,
That's
I knew
insane.
you
Like,
would get a kick out
I
of
got a
it.
kick out of it in the same way that you get a kick out of like.
Getting kicked.
Yes, like I did not get a kick out of it because I like Jar Jar.
It's like
I've never seen this movie. I have never seen episode 1.
You missing a Misa good movie.
it's like watching
While
a
we're talking
car
about it,
wreck.
let's
You
go
can't look
back.
away no matter how much you want to.
a primo movie,
Stop. No.
Annie.
Oh, I want that 7-second delay button very so badly.
Annie, Misa. I got nothing. All right, what do I have on him? Believe it or not, he's worth $10.
I'm gonna have to go to camera 1 for him.
For who? No, the little guy here is $10.
I believe it. People
Big boy,
collect Jar Jar stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, people collect rocks and
People
dirt.
collect
too.
venereal
People
disease
collect-
as well.
People collect like
Not
20 outlet
voluntarily, I
bands.
don't think.
Yeah, Jar Jar, dancing Jar Jar is not going to fit on camera 2. He doesn't really fit on
But I
camera
can't
1.
see him on camera 1.
Yeah, he's just horrible in general. In general.
10 inches of Jar Jar.
Ghostbusters Quick Response Unit. Claim Beanie Jar Jar 10.
Oh my lord.
Wait, hold on.
Who is the Ghostbusters Quick Response Unit?
As soon as it's
I want to
Chris.
say Chris.
Chris R.
But
Oh,
I'm
so it's
afraid
not
to
George.
I
be
think it's
wrong.
Chris R.
I wanna
I'm,
say- I
I'm
wanna
so
say
bad
Chris.
at that, but I'm pretty sure it's Chris. Hold on, Jar Jar Buddy, and that was.
Dancing Jar Jar. Did we try this out? Did we pull it out?
So it has never been removed from the box.
All right, so we don't want to.
Oh,
Um.
Jack said he's the Ewoks of his daughter's generation. The
The
Ewoks were cute though.
You know, yeah, Ewoks they brought something to the table. The only thing Jar Jar brings to the table is like veiled racism, I guess. Chris,
okay.
I knew it was a Chris. Chris, I got you right here.
Selena, nobody claimed this. I'm just going to put it in the 90s museum for now.
You're gonna put it in the '90s museum, really?
Just this
Why
little
not?
stupid $10
It's a
tick.
tick.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's the tick. It's it's the only one that matters.
Yes, Bernie, I am proud to say this. I was stood up the opening night to go see episode 1.
Who?
The guy I was dating at the time had
That's
to
what I was
work.
getting at. Who would?
Well, do the math on the year. It was 1999.
Okay, I got it now.
He had to work unexpectedly, and so I ended up getting stood up to see it. And by the time everyone else I knew had seen it, they said, "Don't go,"
I said don't go. I said vehemently don't go.
and I never went.
I was wrecked by it.
I
And
lied
I
to
had-
myself.
It
I
did
have
not.
never
it,
seen it, and
it
I'm
was-
so
I knew it was
glad.
bad, but I was like, it couldn't have been as bad as I thought it was. Maybe I just didn't get it.
yeah, no.
But
You didn't get it.
I didn't get a chance to go rewatch it or anything, so I didn't see it in theater. I saw it like on a bootleg
Gotcha.
VHS, so it was recorded in theater because we were friends with like a social worker. This is in the prison I was in,
I was gonna say you were away
I
during
was
that
waiting
time.
for that to come out.
and
Yeah.
the social worker would bring in movies, and we had a small community that he was really cool with us, and we were good. We were good, like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
we were like
you were
yeah, we weren't knucklehead
yeah,
inmates.
you were
we,
you were bungholes that had done something.
So he brought it in. He was like, "All right, I got Star Wars for you guys." So he
Unwise,
like
not
put in
like-
passes for us to go down and like say we're having a meeting or whatever. So we watched it over the course of 2 days, and at the end, me and my buddy Peppy were like, was that good? It was Star Wars. We were just excited it was Star Wars.
That's
you know what
that's the hype got me.
I mean? Yeah,
and-
we got everyone.
And I was
And
expecting
then,
a Star Wars movie, and
2
I
weeks
didn't
later,
get
he
one.
brought in a bootleg of a movie we never heard of. I didn't imagine this. I had been in prison for almost 4 years at that time. I didn't see any trailers or anything. I didn't know
Of
what
course
was
not.
coming out.
And
So
back
he
then
brought
there
in
weren't
this
like
bootleg
magazines.
of this movie called The Matrix.
Oh my goodness.
So we watched that, and we're like, Star Wars sucked. This is a fantastic movie. You know what I mean?
Were you
Like,
just not sure if you had been in prison so long that you didn't know what good movie was
maybe,
anymore?
maybe I forgot what Star Wars was like.
I imagine your perspective gets skewed.
Come for the toys, stay for the
Yeah, Jack.
prison
The last
talk.
20 minutes is good. That's it. That's all you need to see is the
So
fight.
there is one thing. Someone took. I think originally Topher Grace did it, and then other people have tried to recreate it over time. It's called like Anakin Turned from the Dark or something like that. They take the first 3 prequels films and edit them into one like vaguely long movie that's better.
I'd watch that.
I remember watching it, or at least parts of it. They have the Darth Maul fight at the end. Like there's a little bit of exposition in a scroll, and
Yeah.
then the fight at the end is the only thing from episode 1 that they include.
Darth Maul got on my nerves so badly because I feel like he did nothing the entire film.
No, and what's funny is all the like promo stuff for the film was all posters of Darth Maul.
Yeah,
like
and
he's
he
this
was-
giant thing. Like
And he was a nothing burger.
he
that-
just looked cool.
So like the whole fight with him at the end was like, okay, who cares? You defeated this guy who's just been standing there.
No, Bernie, the CG has not aged well in that movie.
I also like Equilibrium.
Equilibrium was fun.
I
Isn't
like
that
Christian Bale?
Yeah,
It was good. But I have to say, the time that The Matrix came out, when it came out, it was unlike anything.
It was mind blowing.
It was mind
It
blowing.
actually made me think: are we in the Matrix? Like, it was that well of a written good movie that it was just and the action and everything.
So anyway, back to dancing Jar Jar Binks.
Where are we?
He has never been removed from his box. He's still attached to his cardboard and stuff. His demo batteries no longer work. He's still worth $40, according to the internet.
To the right collector.
It actually says things.
It
He
talks.
says, "Hey, doll, Misa called Jar Jar Binks," and he also says, "It's a time for a little boogie."
You know, I don't think it is.
I can't believe he says that.
I'm embarrassed that I'm trying to sell this, honestly. It is sound and voice activated, so
Somebody
you
wants
can
it.
sing,
Oh God,
you
you
can
can talk
sing
to
and
it.
dance, and then it will sing and dance back.
That's
to you.
horrifying.
Bernie, I saw most of Attack of the Clones. I don't think I've seen it all the way through.
We went to the theater and saw it, didn't we?
No, we went to the theater 3 times and saw Revenge of the Sith,
Right.
I don't
including
remember.
the famous time where you hit the car with the bagel, which is another story
Was
we
that
can tell.
were we going to the movies that
We
afternoon?
we were going to see Revenge of the Sith.
I don't think so.
No, we were, because we ended up hightailing it, driving as fast as we could to get in the parking lot.
Let's not tell the story.
And we went all the way around the back and hid the car.
As one does.
It was a long time ago.
Okay, so what's
There
the
was a bagel.
excellent impressions of Jar Jar.
There was a bagel involved.
All right, Jar Jar's not selling.
No.
How about
Number
the?
2.
Oh wait,
You skipped
DeLorean.
the little DeLorean.
Oh. That is a
That's great. How are you not keeping
Jada
that?
Toys? Is
Hollywood
it
Rides.
Jada or Jada?
I say Jada.
Me too. I think it's Jada. I've got $15 on the little time machine. It's really cool. It's got a Mr. Fusion.
You can pull him, he sold.
Oh, yeah, of course.
How are
Wait,
you-
are you doing no episode 1 but seen the others?
How are you not
Yeah.
keeping the time machine?
Because I'm very specific about my Back to the Future collection. Very specific.
Okay.
We also have a 1/18 scale one, I think.
Do we? We probably do.
Yeah.
I'm very particular about what I put in my Back to the Future collection now that I have that signed postcard from Michael J. Fox. Everything else has to be as cool, so it's really hard for me to add new stuff.
I get it. My signed one wasn't good enough.
Yeah, quick response. A lot of Revenge of the Sith was pretty decent. I wish all those movies were just condensed into like a movie.
Well, Turn
Like-
from the Dark, or am I thinking of that
the
Spider-Man thing?
fan-made one?
No, you're thinking of the right thing.
I just Topher Grace did it, and then someone else who saw it copied it because, of course, he couldn't release it or anything.
Pez.
Oh,
Next
yeah.
Generation.
Next Generation Pez, $15 for
Quite
this
a
whole
set.
set. It's a limited edition. They only made however many thousand of them. It says on the box.
Make it so.
Don't eat the candy.
I mean,
You probably could.
I would eat Pez.
It's just condensed sugar.
It is. I would eat the Pez out of an old Pez dispenser before I would chew the gum in
Yeah.
an old pack of cards.
Don't ever chew the gum.
Don't ever.
It's
chew
not
them.
gum anymore. It's
It's-
just dust.
It's disgusting cardboard.
It turns to dust.
I'm trying to think of
Yes.
a good pun for this Pez.
It's like petrified.
What
I can't.
pun?
I don't know. Some sort of Star Trek pun.
There isn't one.
There is. Just not.
No one
Women
wants
do
this for
surface.
$15. It's the cutest.
So
It really is
we have a
adorable.
store we can put it in.
I will.
Did you know all the clones in Attack of the Clones were CGI? There was no
Yeah.
Yes.
actual plastic soldier outfits
Yep.
ever made. And yes, Reading Rainbow should come back.
Pat Reading Rainbow, I can't believe it even went away. Does
Reading
he still
Rainbow-
do specials now and then?
Reading Rainbow's life. It should live.
LeVar
on
Burton is
forever.
the sweetest human being. He was so nice when we met him.
You named your store Farpoint.
He was so embarrassed that he cussed in
He
front of us.
dropped an F-bomb right in front
He
of us.
did. He
It
did.
surprised
and then
him. It really took him off guard.
and then he immediately apologized for it. These are 2 Rifts books.
Rifts. Never got into that.
This is we played like twice.
I never did.
Us and Jimmy Sellers, I think, played like twice.
Jimmy got into it. Jimmy was into
Um,
anything role playing.
Rifts
miss
Atlantis, $15 on Rifts Atlantis. And not to be outdone, we also have Mutants in Orbit,
That's kind of cool.
$12 on Mutants in Orbit.
I was surprisingly not all that interested in space ever.
Yeah, I mean, Spelljammer was a thing. It was. I
Yeah.
think Spelljammer was TSR's answer to Rifts, kind of.
Yeah.
Um,
But I mean, not only with D&D, but like in general, like everyone was all about the
space role
space
playing.
shuttles and stuff. I was never a space kid.
I mean, space is awesome. I'm more of a. I
It's
love
cool.
sci-fi,
It's
but
cool.
fantasy is more my thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I would watch a fantasy set in space, but
that's called
I
Star
wasn't.
Wars.
Yeah, but I wasn't all about space.
This is
What's that creature called? I forget.
a Ronto. It is a Jawa and a Ronto. Power of the Force. Sealed box. I got $20 on that one.
It's actually
They're army
cool.
builders.
That's why I've got.
Is the
$20 on
Jawa
it.
buff?
Does he what?
Is he buff?
I mean, a little bit.
I like making fun of. Hey, Casper. I like making fun of the buff '90s
It's hard
Power
for
of the Force.
It's hard for a little guy to be buff.
It's true.
He's maybe a little bit buff. You okay?
Yeah, I'm
I would
just
buy a
making
loose
sure
Ronto if you
this
had a
is
loose
complete.
Ronto around.
I do not have a loose Ronto. I have this box one for $20.
Is the Ronto buff?
I mean, I don't know what he normally looks like. Maybe he's a little buff.
A little
Can't
buff.
tell. What's left?
I like his
Is that
saddle
left?
box.
Is that
That's kind of
literally
cool.
No, there should be more.
We can't have gone through the
Where?
entire
There's
Bartertown
not.
by now.
I
Well,
have.
Justin has a date tonight with his daughter for Father's Day, so I didn't want to drag this out all
I
night.
don't know if it's Father's.
We've only been on 40 minutes.
Oh, well,
This
we
is
can go an hour
a
or so.
GI Joe. 2000. What convention is it? It's JoeCon 2014. It's a Toxo Viper
Don't forget, you gotta show
from the
off
set.
those.
It's 100% complete. I actually have a file card. I didn't pull it out. I'll grab it. $60. It's from the 2014 JoeCon set exclusive.
Did you say 60?
Yeah, he's 100% complete. That's a deal. Go find one. Go find one, Selena.
Go find one. Oh, I can go find one. I can
You
I can
can.
play it. I can play it.
For that price, go
I love our little swirls and such. That's everything that I have priced, I think. Yeah, that's everything.
I got a couple things here.
Well,
You
there
were
was
gonna-
also some cool stuff in this collection.
Oh, you're gonna show Oscar the Joes that you have from last week.
Yeah, if he wants someone to see him.
I don't know if he's still on, but he had,
Yeah, he
he
might have
said,
blew his wad.
he had said at the time.
This is a Transformers Fall of Cybertron Generations Voyager class
Just looking out for it, dude.
blaster. Fall of Cybertron blaster.
I like his
Sealed in the
coloring.
box. $30.
He's got cool coloring.
I always like the yellow, red, orange.
This is
These are so
Ghostbusters
cute.
Plasma Series.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Mini Puffs.
They're
That's
so
ridiculous. They have different heads,
Um,
different expressions.
new
Oh,
in the
that's-
box.
Cute. They're so cute.
That's stupid cute.
Go look it up. $80 I want.
Wow.
You can't touch it for
Are
less
these
than
the
100.
same ones that came with the pack?
Not the exact same ones, but the same scale.
Similar?
Yeah.
They were like.
The ones that came in the pack had like little burn marks.
I was
and
gonna say
stuff.
they were burned and stuff.
Can you
right?
repeat
Yeah.
the price on Blaster,
Last
for
one
Hal,
was
please?
30.
30.
Master
30.
Blaster. These have stars on them, right?
Yeah.
Master Blaster runs by.
And a little more Back to the Future.
Oh.
We have
Oh, this is a good. This is a good.
Ultimate. We own this,
One. We
right?
do, yeah.
Ultimate Marty McFly from Back to the Future 2.
Hal would like to claim Blaster, please.
Thank you, Hal.
Wow.
There he is. Sealed, new in box. Ultimate Marty McFly, Back to the Future 2, $30.
Complete with the hoverboard,
Yep.
which poor Alexis for years called a hooverboard.
So we had a bunch of these. We had like 6 from the Ultimates line from Back to the Future, and I think I weeded it out. So I think we have either 2 or 4. I can't remember.
I think we should only have like the important stuff.
I
don't
have
know.
one Doc and one Marty, definitely. like the quintessential Marty with the vest, the
Of
jacket,
course,
the
the
guitar,
classic Marty.
the skateboard, classic Marty.
If we have more space for a Back to the Future shelf, maybe we. There's a lot of stuff out there.
There is. I have just
Because
one.
I don't do all the Conan,
Yeah.
and I could.
So I have the, you can go to camera one while we're just battling.
Sorry, I'm looking at the toys over the bar.
I do have the 1/12 scale Marty they did, which is phenomenal with all of his
Yes.
accoutrements. I've got
I wish they
obviously
would do a 112 Arnold like that from Conan. Oh my
somebody.
god.
I'm sure somebody did a sculpt.
Originally, the laptop was
Nothing
positioned
official.
directly in front, so I couldn't see around it,
Now
and
they moved it over.
someone moved it over, and
Um,
so now I'm like trying
I
to be in the
have-
room.
obviously, meeting Michael J. Fox, the crowning achievement of my collection is the signed postcard.
I love how shocked he was when he saw that.
I think like the next coolest thing that I have in my collection, my Back to the Future collection, is probably so I have a Stomper, the vintage Stomper. That's really cool. I also have in 2015, Toyota did a giveaway where if you called the phone number, the original phone number that they used in the original commercial to the original movie when he buys his truck from Bill Barber's Toyota or whatever.
Yeah.
They had a number you could call.
Is
and you could
Barbera
talk
the
to them,
best?
whatever, and you could call them and actually request a car, but they actually just sent you a license plate holder. Statler Toyota.
That's
So I
interesting.
have a Statler. They only made a few thousand of them or whatever. I have a Statler Toyota official.
That's cool.
What postcard did you actually get signed? Was it one of the original ones you got in the mail?
I only got the one. From
Why
the
did I
mail.
think there were two?
No, I only ever got one.
'Cause I thought I
yes.
remembered in the album the front of one and then the back of one. I thought you had two.
They were never in an album either.
Okay, I don't know what I'm thinking of.
No, it was the one of him.
Oh,
in
I know what
his-
I'm thinking of.
The quintessential denim jacket
I embrace you.
with the collar pop and the ridiculous hair, and it was fake signed.
Dude,
with
what's
stamp or whatever.
amazing is like people are just they're just pulling things in front of him. He's sitting
And
there.
and I
Poor
know-
guy
Yeah.
is like this, and because he's not
Like
very
he's
agile or
mobility,
mobile.
He's got to work really
So
hard.
he's
to
just
do all
sitting
that
there to
signing.
concentrate on signing. That's all he's doing is
Yeah, 'cause
concentrating.
it's
Probably
work.
all his
It-
willpower.
It's work for him
And
now.
they slide a thing in front of him, and he does his name. And they slide, and he doesn't look, he doesn't do anything. They just
Well,
slide
all
it.
the stuff, and no offense to other people in line, but it was all like a Marty McFly pop. It was a
Yeah.
Back to the
cares?
Future poster.
Right.
Generic.
So
Generic.
your stuff you hand it to a person, they put it down, they slide it in front of him, and they slide in front of him, and he does this. Give me the pen. They slide in front of him, and he does this. Now we watched him sign like 10 things before we got to him.
Yeah.
And he does this. And he goes, and he fucking looks up at you, because I guess it's the first time he's seen. It's a
Quasi.
vintage.
Yeah.
It was from
Fan club thing, right?
It was 1984 when you wrote a letter to Michael J. Fox. His publisher.
So he
not
probably
publisher,
doesn't see these so
Yeah.
often.
Who
He
is
usually
it?
gets the
They
8
sent
by
you the
10s.
postcard.
His agent would send you a postcard back, and on the back it said,
And he
"See you at
looks
the
at her
movies."
Yeah, thanks for
and
being a fan.
smiles and goes back down, and not only does he sign the name he's been signing, I didn't see him do this on any other things.
He didn't.
He draws I'm going to drop an F-bomb, earmuffs.
Stop.
He draws a fucking heart.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
And you were not allowed to speak to him.
No.
And he did not look at anybody. But he stopped
Because
for a minute
it
and
would
he
fuck
looked
his
at-
whole
it
flow
would-
up.
It would,
Yeah,
course.
it would take up too many of his CPU cycles.
And he stopped and looked at me. And when he looked at me, I couldn't just stand there. So I was like, I've had that a very long time. Mr.
And that's when he
Fox.
drew the heart.
And that's when he drew the heart. And like while I'm talking, the ladies are like, "Stop talking to him!" And like he obviously was like, "Get away." Anyway,
That was a hell of a moment.
It was, and I would literally just completely crumbled.
Dissolved into
I did. I
Connection
dissolved.
was
Even
made.
I did, because you did. It was a beautiful moment.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
So that's all we have for sale today. Does anybody want to
I've got,
interested in anything else?
I've got some dumb,
Oh,
dumb
we
shit.
got dumb
here.
shit.
Don't
I
we
know
have
had dumb shit.
PVCs?
We always have PVCs if we want to like have an emergency.
I
item.
love the PVCs.
There's some PVCs here.
Oh, Bernie said the other night he was in a live stream where people were finding movies and TV shows that the Hill Valley Clock Tower,
Oh, that's
Very
awesome.
famous.
famous,
in,
very famous.
besides
set.
Back to the Future, a total of 22.
There's so many.
That's
Other
so
movies
cool
and
that they
shows.
used that
and you'd
set.
be
They,
shocked by some of the
I
titles.
think it's gone now. I think that.
A part of it burnt down, I believe, and then
Yeah.
they ended up getting rid of it.
How cool is that? The movie they had lots
yeah.
where they would, you reuse it and build like little towns.
It's very cool. Andrew, thank you. Listen, that might not be the most outrageous celebrity story I have, but it is definitely it's really close to my heart. That was like a big deal. He's my Arnold.
How about Princess Leia reaching down your shirt?
that was interesting. in its
You're not
own
the
way.
only one, though.
As one does.
You're not the only. Many people have that story probably of.
I don't know.
Of Carrie Fisher.
I still have glitter on my underwear because of her. Selena, go to camera 2. No one's gonna care about this, but I'm going to anyway.
Oh,
Dukes of
Andrew has
Hazzard.
a
Stan Lee story.
Stan Lee story. I love
That's
to hear
awesome.
I want to hear that.
These are Blockbuster exclusive Disney toys. One of them is Donald Duck and one of them is Minnie Mouse. I've got $15 on the set. Go find them. They're out there. They're out there. They're not crazy expensive or
I can't believe nobody
anything.
bought the soap.
I'm shocked nobody bought the soap. It's making me want to
I might have to go in the
actually.
museum.
It's making me want to use it.
No.
Oh, it might
No,
be a
you
complete
can't
set.
use it.
It's a complete set.
I bet it
Is it?
smells
Regular
nice,
Batman,
though.
Robin, Two-Face. It's a complete set. $20.
I bet it smells nice.
It smells like the 90s.
Oh,
That's kind of neat.
like grunge and despair, flannel.
Casper wants to know how the butter cashews were. Casper, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Which means they
However,
weren't anything yet.
Tucker really enjoyed his donuts.
Butter cashews.
So I'm guessing that that's like a.
I want butter cashews.
There was a single item in the envelope. If there should have been more stuff,
Tucker,
let
the donuts are
know.
the donuts are bigger than I anticipated.
They're
So I
amazing.
started breaking them in half for Tucker.
Yes,
He
they're doggy donuts.
He was snouting in the folds of his dog bed looking for crumbs
Butter cashews.
off of them.
Yeah, butter cashew sounds pretty good. That sounds like Justin's gonna get.
I
them
like
all.
both those words. That definitely doesn't sound like
Yeah.
kidney pudding. What the hell was it?
Mailbox.
Crab Slurpee.
No, the other thing from earlier.
Casper, I will double check, but I went out and already got all the mail today, so. Bernie, so when I say it smells like the 90s, it does not smell like Bed Bath & Beyond, like raspberry
Cucumber
fusion.
melon.
It doesn't smell like cucumber melon. It just smells like.
Smells like Code Red Mountain Dew.
It smells like. Smell it. It just smells like 90s generic soap.
I'm
Smells
gonna
like soap.
Yeah.
go to Tucker Cam for
What
a
about
minute.
90s? It smells like soap. Now, what did the 90s smell like?
This.
Butter cashew ice
What
cream.
was
Did
the
that
smell?
work?
What is
Probably.
Tucker doing? What
I'm
is
gonna
the
go to
smell?
Tucker
Yes,
Cam
Pat.
and give him one of these.
Oh my god, look at him. Look at that little baby.
Get it, Tuck.
He's so lazy. He's like, it didn't go right in my mouth.
What is it, Tuck?
Oh, he's got his paw stuck.
What?
His paw's stuck in the arm of his harness. He's
Is he alright?
yeah, he's fine. I'll extract him. He's
Tucker.
he's lovely, but he's dim.
He is such a
You
himbo.
actually said today, and I felt so bad for Tucker. You were like, "Oh, Tucker's a little more blonde than this dog, and he acts like it." It's like that was so rude. You literally called my nephew dumb. That was so mean.
Come here, Diffo.
He is blonde.
He got his paw stuck in his tactical vest.
That's not very tactical.
It's not very tactical. He's gonna get stuck in it.
He did. He got his paw stuck in his
gross.
tactical vest.
127 hours.
27
It's
hours.
been off. So,
I need to
what
see
else we
that.
got here? Isn't it John Krasinski like cutting his own arm off with
No,
a
it's the
cutting
guy who
knife?
smokes pot, not John Krasinski.
The guy who smokes pot. So everyone who comes in the store.
You know this guy. You ready? This guy. How's your pie?
Excuse me.
How's your pie?
What?
So good. So good. Yeah,
James,
pot smoker. James Franco.
James Franco.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I have some Batman Beyond stuff. Like, what do we got going on here? Because
Punk and Grudge is definitely the 90s.
PVCs, man.
I've got.
I don't feel like
I don't
PVC.
feel like doing
I'm team
PVCs.
PVCs.
I do have some like sealed McDonald toys. Does anybody give a shit? I can't imagine anybody does. This is 4 Batman Beyond Burger King toys.
Wow.
This one is. That one's actually Batman Beyond. This one
This
is
is some sort of like discus or something.
This one is. I don't know who this is. They don't have names on them or anything.
This is like a top you pull and spin.
This is like a guy who puts on a suit and becomes another guy.
Yeah, that's Batman.
It's not. It's not.
That's
Batman.
Superman.
No.
That's Deadpool.
It's a green
That's
guy.
Wolverine.
It's a guy.
That's Professor X.
No.
No, he hasn't put on a suit.
Professor X doesn't wear a suit. I mean, he does
He
wear
absolutely
a suit.
wears a suit.
He doesn't wear a suit. Anyway, I don't know. I didn't look these up or anything. I'm out. I'm gonna go sit outside and look at chipmunks. We have chipmunks that are coming around the store now. So I actually went and bought birdseed and I've
Yeah,
been feeding the chipmunks.
the stream doesn't have to be like a 3-hour.
A 3-hour tour.
Wow, my kid didn't wish me happy birthday, but her boyfriend just texted me and wished me not happy birthday, happy Father's Day.
The 80s smell, Bernie says, has to smell like scratch and sniffs and strawberry shortcake.
So the 90s had a couple smells. Cucumber melon is probably the biggest one.
I had a cucumber melon everything in the shower.
There was, I can't remember, I can smell the smell in my brain right now, but I can't remember the title. Bed Bath & Beyond had like a berry, like a raspberry smell. That was really popular.
Not a blueberry snow?
No, you were either a cucumber melon girl or a raspberry girl, but I don't remember this name of the scent. If anybody can help me out, it was either cucumber melon.
Alex,
or
what are you
berries.
doing? Why do we need extended edition? Why can't we just have what does
He's
it say?
making a Lord of the Rings joke.
Oh,
Thank you, Keith.
I
The
don't
best
remember.
explanation of a superhero is a guy.
who puts on an outfit?
Get
Scroll up a
to
little
it.
bit.
Get to it if you haven't called your dad today. So, Chris, I would normally agree with you, but maybe your dad's problematic. Maybe your
Or dead.
dad. Maybe your dad's dead. Maybe your dad was never there for you. So why are you going to wish him a happy Father's Day? That kind of thing. Cool show.
Ours is better.
Listen. We love Amy and Will, who put on the Monica Hill Toy Show. We have never been able to go.
Well,
because
that
it's
being
always on
said,
just
Amy and
Sunday.
Will are cool, but their partner Rich was kind of a douchebag and he's the guy that does the Nurse Rhyme show.
He was a giant douchebag. I wasn't going to mention
Yeah.
that, but if we're going to throw it under the bus, he wasn't kind of.
Well,
a
no,
douchebag.
Amy and Will are cool, and they
The
told him
bus
they
is
were
a huge
like,
douchebag.
dude, shut up.
The
He
bus
was a
is-
huge douchebag for no freaking reason, and
Yeah.
not even accurate in his bullshit statements.
Yeah,
But why would you even mention that?
because I felt like it. Because it's Father's Day.
It's Father's Day, and Justin can
Speaking
do
of
what he wants.
douchebags, I want to be like my
It's like
father.
3 hours ago in your world, so that works.
So what else have we got going on here? What do we didn't do any segments because I had nothing to really talk
I'm
about.
good. Happy Father's Day. Go
Yeah.
enjoy your fathers.
Yes.
Go barbecue.
Or your mothers if your fathers weren't around. Or if your father's not around now, toast to him. Or if you're a father, be the best father you can be. Either learn the good stuff from your father or learn not to do the bad stuff from your father. Right? That's what I did.
It could, Keith. That Aaron, you're probably right. That
Blueberry,
didn't ring a bell to me immediately, but it sounds like it's
yeah.
probably
I was a
right.
cucumber melon person, so I don't know the other scent.
Cucumber melon's like too like.
Well,
Clean.
Donnie
I don't
bought,
know.
that's what I like, the crisp, clean.
Yeah, it's like too crisp. I
I
don't
don't
know.
want to smell like a flower. I want to smell like a person who's showered today.
I'm going to go buy a meatball stromboli and sneak into the movie theater.
I prefer food smells. So like my deodorant is vanilla.
I'm going to take a left turn here.
My toothpaste
What's
is
the-
orange.
What's the most obvious food item you have ever snuck into a movie theater?
So what is like the most insane thing you've ever snuck into a movie theater?
Yeah.
Either Chinese
I
food
think
or
Chinese
McDonald's
food was
meal,
on- we
or
did
Dad's,
Chinese food. Listen, that really doesn't count.
or Dad's Thanksgiving dinner.
Dad's Thanksgiving dinner. I swear, I will on whatever you want me to swear on. I will swear it was an entire 4-course Thanksgiving dinner with cranberry
I wasn't
sauce.
with you, but I believe I saw it happen.
I swear. I was so young, but I swear.
I think we did Chinese food,
a bowl
right?
of ice cream.
I've
I
done.
don't think the Chinese food
Wow,
counted.
bowl of ice cream.
I've
Because
done
we kind
Chinese
of like
food.
You gotta
knew-
eat that immediately.
We kind of knew the people that were working at the time, so I feel like
Oh.
they didn't. It wasn't really.
Yeah, I've done.
We didn't sneak it in. We just had it in our hands.
I've
and
done
walked
Chinese
in.
food.
Do you remember
I've
the time I
done
walked in with a
Okay.
bag of Wawa stuff, like sub and
So this is a great story. Are you ready for this? So Justin wants to. His thing, what he loves to do when we go to the movies, he wants to go to Wawa first, and he wants to bring whatever he gets at Wawa into the movie. Because he doesn't want to sit in the car and pound it before we go inside.
Yeah,
he
that's
wants to
no fun.
enjoy it. And he's allowed to enjoy his food, but he wants to take it in the movie with him. Alright, fine.
That's where it gets questionable.
Normally, he'll at least try to be cool about it. Like, the sub goes in his pants pocket, the candy goes in his back pocket, something in the inner pocket of the jacket. He at least
it
tries
gets
to be
tough
cool.
in the summertime though.
It does.
Yeah, 'cause you're not wearing 10 jackets.
Yeah, so he tries to be cool about it. But I forget what movie we were going to see, but we go in the theater, and he just has a Wawa bag. And he was so worried about, like, if he forgot his wallet, I think, or there was something else on his mind. He forgot he had the bag in his hand, and he hadn't hid all the stuff. So he just walks in, and I'm, like, kind of giggling to myself. And then when we get to the counter, he goes to fiddle.
2-liter Coke bottle.
He goes
wow.
to
That's
fiddle.
impressive.
He goes to pay for the tickets. So we say what we want. He's going to buy the tickets because my husband's the guy who has the wallet and buys the things. And he's fumbling or whatever. He can't get his wallet out of his pocket. So he takes the wallet bag and puts it on the counter while he's fiddling in his pockets.
Be less obvious, why not?
So there's food. It's not like a Wawa bag full of napkins. It's like obviously full of
Yeah.
a water, a bunch of
Like,
like
it smells
sub,
like
a bunch
food.
of chips, like candy, like whatever. And the stuff is like literally spilling out of the bag because we're a little bit of a hot mess right now. So I start laughing because like what else am I gonna do? Like try to hide it? Like there's no hiding
Yeah.
it. The guy behind the counter could give two shits. He starts laughing. So me and him are like sharing a minute of laughing. My husband sees that me and the vaguely attractive long-haired gentleman behind the counter are having like a moment of giggling, and he goes ballistic.
I don't know about bull. Let's not overstate
In
this.
a normal person's world, he went ballistic. In his actual life,
If the sub didn't end up in the guy's hair,
Ballistic
you weren't
sounds like
ballistic.
destroying things.
You didn't like pull him welcome to
No,
Moe's or anything.
no.
Yeah. If,
Because
so,
why does it have to be story upon story?
if no food item ended up in that guy's hair, he did not go
No
ballistic.
food item. My hands that end up
So
on him
Justin's
or
like-
anyone else.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me
ballistic is a
rephrase.
far
He's
overstatement.
fuming.
Yeah,
So Justin's
yes.
fuming.
Fuming, Alex.
He
Yes.
gets out his wallet, he slams on the counter, he's like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." And like me and the guy
Well,
are
I think
even
I
laughing
said, what are
even
you guys
more.
sharing a moment about here? What's
Well, you waited until we
What's the
left.
joke? Yeah.
So like, grabs the bag, runs out, and
not run?
leaves for the. You know, we were walking,
Puffs
and he's
off.
all stomping. You know, hurt his leg.
Puffs off.
You know, he puffs off. And I'm like, what is... I'm laughing hilariously. Like, the guy behind the counter's lost his shit at this point. I'm laughing my ass off.
Alex is
Now
in
you're
on our
bleeding.
jokes and he's not even there.
No.
He's like, it's only ballistic when I welcome someone to
Yeah.
Moe's.
So Justin's like, well, what were you and your boyfriend back there sharing a little moment over? And I'm like, the fact that you put your Walla bag on the counter and it was spilling open?
Was that the same day
Captain
as
Oblivious.
the sandwich against the car?
No.
Oh.
It can't have been.
No. It absolutely
No,
was
'cause
not.
the sandwich
Because
would've been
that
in the
happened
bag.
at Regal. And we saw... At least one of the times we saw Revenge of the Sith, we saw it at Town 16.
So we were on our way to town.
We were on our way to town when you hit the car with the bagel and then hit the car with the car.
No, it was hit the car with the car and then hit the car with the bagel.
Fail.
Yeah, no, you're right. It was in that order. That's a story for another time.
Anyway,
Another life.
enough of freaking stories of my stupid life.
Your stupid life is nothing but stories.
I have a date tonight.
You do. Justin has a date. I have a date. Celine and I are going to go shopping, and then we're going to play board games, and then whenever she's sick of me, I'm going to go play Cyberpunk. Because now I'm into Cyberpunk.
Well,
Ah,
I think-
youth. Yeah, 3 years ago, youth.
I have to cover for the overnight guy tonight. Not all night. Just 10:30. I have to log in.
Bernie, I've definitely stayed in the theater for more than one movie, but I gotta be honest with you. I worked at a movie theater, so I I always known people that work in movie theaters.
For the longest
And
time.
I've ripped off movie theaters for way more than seeing a movie.
Now he's bringing up stories of your stupid life.
Yeah.
You want to talk about stupid
Now
youth?
who's bringing up
I
stupid
got
stories?
stupid youth stories.
Well, you know
boy.
when Justin talks about being in jail, for those of you that don't know why Justin was in jail, it's because he robbed a movie theater. Anything else you want to talk about? Have I done anything stupid we should talk about?
you married me. I need to
We
write a
already
book.
told your stupid jail story.
From the cage to the stage. The life and times of Justin Schuyler Daniels.
Oh
That's
my
I'm
God.
gonna write that.
Okay, can
Let's-
I turn
let's
this off
read it
now?
Yeah,
Um,
I'm done.
All right, listen. Happy Father's Day for you, those of you that have fathers or are fathers. For everybody else, go enjoy a cold one or whatever. I'm gonna go play video games and hang out with my sister.
I'm gonna go get a meatball stromboli and
That
meet
sounds so
Alex
good.
at
I want a
the
meatball.
theater.
I want a meatball stromboli. You have to promise you'll put it on the counter when you go in.
No, I'm gonna put it down my pants. Signing off.
Bye.
Lou Vancouver has a
Meatball stromboli.